Why would I worry when giants come calling my name? Oh, my God is so much bigger than troubles I face. And why would I hunger for power, riches, or fame? My God is so much better than all of these things. So I won't be shaken, I won't be moved. My God is faithful, His promise is true. So I speak in the mountains, it's time to move. 'Cause my God is bigger, better, stronger, greater than you. My enemies scatter, 'cause they know the battle is done. My God is stronger, the victory's already won. Oh yeah, He died for my ransom, rose up on the third day. Oh, 'cause my God is greater than death, hell and the grave. My God is bigger, better, stronger, greater than you. Oh, there's no mountain too high, no valley too low. There's no fear that I have He doesn't already know. There's no problem too big, there's no weapon too strong. There is nothing for God that's impossible. There's no mountain too high, no valley too low. There's no fear that I have He doesn't already know. There's no problem too big, there's no weapon too strong. There is nothing for God that's impossible. Is true. So I speak to the mountains. Oh, it's time to move. My God is bigger, better, stronger, greater, bigger, better, stronger, greater, bigger, better. So I won't be shaken, I won't be moved. My God is faithful. His promise is true. So I speak to the mountains. Oh, it's time to move. Hey, my God is bigger, better, stronger, greater than you.
Chris, it's so good to see you, man.
It's always good to be here.
I know.
I was just thinking the other day about the first one of these we did at the, is it called the church? It's an old church turned into a club, and you guys rented it out, and I did Your Love Never Fails. I had no facial hair. And I remember watching the video and being like, wow, did I really sound that high? Like, no wonder the people at Chick-fil-A are like, thank you, ma'am. Pull around.
You were a young man in that video.
Sang like a young girl, though. That's the problem.
Well, I love these conversations with you, just because you always have a lot to say around your songs. But, man, this song is really special. Speak to the Mountains. And, people have already got to sit with this a little bit and just to see it impacting the church already. And I've heard reports from your church. I mean, a lot of people I work with, go to church with you, and they're like, "Man, this song in our church is blowing up." But talk a little bit about this. There's it's really cool. This song came out of a writing camp we were all at before the world shut down in 2020, back in February, and there was lots of people there. Talk about just the story behind the song and the writing of it.
Well, so 2019, the end of 2019 was probably one of the worst times in my entire life. I just hit a wall, like health-wise, and my wife's health was not doing great, and I was overly stressed. And you know me, I'm a laid-back guy, and I can normally kind of push away all the struggles and worries, but it just piled on so thick back in the end of 2019. I had a full-on panic attack, but I never had one in my life, so I ended up in the hospital thinking I was dying. So coming out of all that, we came into 2020, and I was so hopeful, like, this is my year. And here we are in February, talking about, rumors of diseases coming around and talking about all that. And I was like, man, I feel like we need to write a song that is just like a big middle finger to the devil. Like, hey, we're not going to take it. Like, just a song that's like, whatever's standing in your way, like, just tell it. Like, my God's bigger than you. Like, what you do at the playground as kids. Like, my dad's way bigger than your dad. And I was like, can we write a song that's like, my dad's bigger than your dad? And let's just start proclaiming to the things that are standing in our way, health-wise or financially or, trying to get a job or a relationship. Let's speak to those and say, my God's bigger than you and better than you and stronger than you and greater than you. And that's what we kind of dove in to try and do. And I think we did it. And we started leading it at the end of 2020 at our church. And I was like, oh, yeah, this was a song for right now. This was a song for right now. People were so angry about what had been stolen, from us last year. I'm not even talking about money, but like relationally and friendship-wise. And just to have a song where you can go, no, my God is bigger than that.
Yeah.
He's better than that. So, yeah, that's the song.
Well, and the timing is perfect. Coming out of just all of the struggles that everyone has been through over the last year, but just a song like this for church, as we all gather again, we begin to, people are coming back, we're able to meet again. But just talking about these things, and what a song of victory, just to say, I'm telling you, you have to move. Like when I speak in the name of Jesus, this situation is going to change. And this song was incredible because I think, was there like 4 churches represented on this song?
My church, Church of the City. We had Jane from Elevation. We had Whitney from Influence Music and Ben from Belonging Co.
Wow.
So that was a great room. And I just want to point out, I was the only one that said, I'll record that. So let's throw that back at them.
They missed it. They missed out.
They missed it.
Well, that's awesome, man. I love songs that with churches writing together. It's always really special just when worship leaders come together like that.
And the best part about a write like that is
because this song in my head, I'm like, I'm going to write this for the church. But to have all these other church people there that are like, oh, I love that, but I don't think it'll work at my church. And then someone going, well, it works in my church. But then it's like, all right, let's make this work for all of our churches. And I think the end product, when you listen to this song, it's like a mix of genres and styles and voices. And it represents the church. And so, yeah.
Wow. I love the recording, too. I told you earlier, I think this is the Chris McClarney recording that I've always wanted to have.
The one where I just went like full touch my ear and wiggle a finger.
Right.
Like, ooh.
It's so good, man. Well, man, walk us through what you're playing. You're capoed 1, right?
Yep, capoed 1. So I'm in A flat. I'm using G chords. And I'm just going to play the G. And then I like to hammer on this little A minor thing there, which is just those 2 strings. On top of the G, so. And then I go to a flat 7, which is an F. We're still in the key of G, but we're going to go to an F. And I go C, G. And that's the whole verse. And then the chorus is, it goes to the E minor. I won't be shaken, C. I won't be G, D. My God is faithful. You repeat that. His promise is true. Go to the D. So you skip the G the second half. So I speak to the mountains. It's time to walk down. My God is, and then walk up. A minor. G over B, C, D, G. And then that ending thing is the chords to the bridge as well.
Right.
There's no mountain too high, no valley too low. So yeah.
Wow. So good, Chris, man. So excited about this song, man. Thank you so much for sharing it with us.
You're the best.
My God is bigger, better, stronger, greater than me. Oh, there's no mountain too high, no valley too low.